Hi, my name's Jack and welcome to States Unlocked, the place to learn about social psychology, human behaviour, and also learn practical tips on how you can improve your life. If you'd like to understand yourself and others better, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload that I do. So this video is all about learned helplessness, and as it says in the name, this is a learned behaviour. So it means that we can unlearn this behaviour. Essentially, learned helplessness is the feeling of being completely helpless in a situation. We don't feel any sense of power or agency over a situation, and we don't think that we can affect any change in any particular situation. Now, there is a phenomenon called baby elephant syndrome, and it is basically where a baby elephant gets tied to a tree trunk and it tries with all of its might to break free, but it at that point in its life is not strong enough to do so. So as the elephant grows, it maintains the same mindset that it has no power over the situation, it can't break free, and it is trapped. So obviously by that point, any mature elephant could actually break free from that situation, but because it has grown with this limitation and this limited expectation of itself, it always operates within that paradigm. Now this happens with other mammals as well, probably all mammals to be honest, and it definitely happens with human beings, and it is known as learned helplessness, as I said before, and it is a very upsetting thing to deal with. So we all need a sense of agency in our life, we all need a sense of control, and this is something that when we lack this can lead to a hell of a lot of suffering. So if you think of any situation where people tend to suffer, it's because of a lack of control. If someone dies, there's a lack of control over that situation. If you have a breakup, there's a feeling of a loss of control and a lack of control. So no matter what it is, we need this sense of agency in our lives. Now, if you have this sense of learned helplessness, your life can be very unhappy because you can think that you have no power over any situation and that you can't affect any kind of change. But I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can. Now, that doesn't mean that you can affect change in every single aspect of your life in exactly the way you want it to be. But you can actually enact what I call learned empowerment. So it's the opposite of learned helplessness. Now, learned empowerment is about disengaging from situations that are taking away your power. Now, oftentimes we tend to give our power away, many of us, and we can reinforce these learned helplessness patterns. But, for example, in a situation where someone is treating you badly, you can continue to engage, and this is the word I want to underline, you continue to engage with this person, but it's just perpetuating this idea that you're completely helpless, you can't do anything, or you can disengage, okay? Now, this is very different from just avoiding. I'm not saying just avoid all the situations in your life, but if you've tried endlessly with a person and they continue to disempower, you continue to feel disempowered every time you talk to them, there's not like a flow between you two, it is time to actually regain control of that situation by disengaging, because ultimately, as much as we do inherently need other people for our emotional well-being and our physical health, we don't need any one specific person per se, okay? So this is something that is really important to get to grips with, because learned helplessness is very painful. As I said, we do need the sense of control, we do need this sense of agency. That is perfectly normal, okay? And it's exactly the reason why, people oftentimes want to assert control and dominance over other people, because, to be in control feels good. To feel like you can control situations can feel good. Obviously, people who do that over other people are very unhealthy, and it's definitely not a healthy pattern to need to control other people. Actually, oftentimes when we feel like we need to control other people and we need to control everything around us, it's an indication that we feel a lack of a sense of control within ourselves. So actually, I just wanted to say in this quick video that you don't have to endure this for the rest of your life. We are capable of change. The brain is neuroplastic, just meaning that it is able to change. You can actually change negative thought patterns, negative behaviors. So please don't lose faith. Please keep the hope, because you can 100% overcome this behavior, and you can learn to operate far more consistently from a place of learned empowerment. But like everything, it takes practice and it will take work. If you've been doing this for years, particularly if you've been raised in an environment that has been neglectful or abusive of some kind, you have been essentially violated because you've had your sense of agency taken away from you. And everybody should have a sense of agency. Everyone should have a sense that they can affect change in their life. Their existence matters enough that, but as I said, some people do go through these experiences which can lead them to a sense of learned helplessness in all situations. And as I said, it's really important to question this, because we can live more consistently from a place of learned empowerment. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out with the algorithm, and it just helps more people see my channel. So I'd really appreciate that. And I will see you on the flip side, guys. Ciao for now.